But walk me through this logistics here. So when President Obama wants you to play basketball with him, you get a phone call. Walk me through the logistics. How do they call you? How do you know where to go? What's your clearance you have to get? Like, and when you
Yeah.
show up there, like, you don't know who's going to be there on a day-to-day basis, right? So walk me through that whole
Uh,
process.
well, you know, it's C-14 classified, so I can't tell you everything.
Just give me
No.
the basics. You get a
Yeah, no,
phone
but
call.
yeah, but basically you get, a few nights before, from probably, at the time, Reggie Love, who is the president's personal assistant, that, hey, look, we're on for the weekend. We usually play Saturdays or Sundays, mostly every Sunday. Um, and, you get a message or a call from Reggie. And then, the first several times you would have to get clearance through the White House. And so you would get a call and they'd have to do a background check and, who knows what else they did. But yeah, you definitely have to get cleared to do that.
Mhm.
And you would, once we knew that it was regular, we would clear our schedule. And it was interesting for me because at the time I was working for Ernst & Young and it was busy season most of the time when I was there. So it was interesting because the partners had to let me go and do this and other staff didn't understand how come he gets off, and so that was pretty cool to do that and get out of busy season to go play basketball with the president. But yeah, so you had to do background check. And then once you got there, he has to search you, make sure that you didn't have anything on you or, but once it became regular, we were pretty cool to get through with the White House and security. But obviously, there are some situations there that they had to make sure that, we are who we are. And, there was one situation where the president got hurt one time. And
Oh,
so security was really tight. I'm not going to talk too much about that. You can do some research on that. But that was the only issue that we've ever had. But it turned out to be all right.
and did you ever show up and there was like good basketball players there, like pop ins?
Oh my goodness, yeah. I wasn't there all the time because I had to travel sometimes. But through those runs, I believe like Kobe Bryant came through those runs. I
With
remember.
you?
I don't believe I was there with
Okay.
Kobe Bryant that time, but definitely with Kevin Durant, James Harden, Russell Westbrook. I believe a lot of NBA players would come and play with us. Sometimes Chris Duhon, who I also remember playing in college.
Yeah.
And honestly, the guys that we played with on a regular basis, they all played collegiately or professionally, right? So they were first class runs, right? But yeah, the president would invite people out for his birthday on special runs. So that happened pretty regularly.